Hey everybody, it's Piano Man Steven. I can play piano. You can play piano. We can play piano. So let's play piano for God. Here we go. Play your piano. Play it real nice. Play it to the left. Play it to the right. We're all piano players for God. Oh yeah, come on everybody. Let's play the piano. I can play piano. You can play piano. We can play piano. So let's play piano for God. Here we go. Play the piano with your faith. I'm the best piano player in the world. I'm even better than Mozart. God really loves my piano skills. I can play piano. You can play piano. We can play piano. So let's play piano for God. Come on. Play your piano with your toes. Dance on the keys and stomp your feet. It all sounds really awesome to God. He loves when we play piano. Yeah, I can play piano. You can play piano. We can play piano. So let's play piano for God. Here we go. Slap the keys with your hands. Do it fast and dance all around. Hooray! I love to play the piano. I can play piano. You can play piano. We can play piano. So let's play piano for God. I'm playing the piano. Look at me, I'm playing the piano. I'm so good. I'm really awesome playing piano with my friends. I'm playing piano and God loves it, yeah. I can play piano. You can play piano. We can play piano. So let's play piano for God. Last time. Oh yeah. How about a little bit of this? It's beautiful. I just play piano. You just play piano. We just play piano. We all play piano for God. Yeah.
Good morning, Cornerstone kids. I'm so happy to have you this week. My name's Noah, and we have an amazing video planned. First, we have our story, then we have arts and crafts, and then we have our memory verse. But before all of that, I have an announcement for you guys. We are doing a raffle. And in order to enter into this raffle, all you need to do is tag us with your memory verse or any activities that we do on Cornerstone Kids FB. But make sure you get your parents' permission first. But now we're going to go into our story with Miss Lauren. Let's see what she has for us. Come on.
Welcome to our story time. I'm Lauren, and I'm going to be helping you guys read through our Bible story. Today we're going to be learning about a man named Joseph who went through a lot of hard times. But Joseph trusted in the Lord. Let's go ahead and get into our story and see what happened in Joseph's life. Joseph lived with many others. Joseph had 11 brothers. Brothers Levi, Asher, Dan, Judah, Gad, and Simon. Reuben, Issachar, Benjamin, Naphtali, and Zebulun. But Joseph was the favorite son, his father Jacob's number one. Jacob gave his son a coat, a brand new coat that he could gloat. Joseph had more than the others. There were no coats for his brothers. Joseph's coat was the only one because Joseph was the favorite son. That special coat was quite a sight, colorful and very bright. Purple, yellow, pink, and green, the prettiest coat you've ever seen. Joseph's coat fit perfectly. It's beautiful. Don't you agree? The other brothers made a fuss. Why does he get more than us? They began to grumble and pout. Why did Father leave us out? Tell me now, what would you do if there had been no gift for you? One night, Joseph had a dream. His brothers all bowed down to him. The older boys had had enough, so they decided to get rough. This favorite son has got to go. Then maybe Dad will love us so. The boys threw Joseph in a well, then decided they would tell their father that his son had died. That would fix young Joseph's pride. Then a caravan came by. The boys said, "Hey, why don't we try to sell our brother for some money? Joseph, a slave. Isn't that funny?" His brothers got him in a mess, but Joseph chose to try his best. And all along he thought, "You'll see, the Lord my God will set me free." Even when Joseph was a slave, he was kind and smart and brave. Then someone nasty told a tale, and Joseph ended up in jail. But still, he didn't moan or pout. He trusted God to work things out. One day Joseph got a call to see King Pharaoh in his hall. The king was troubled by his dreams. He said, "Please tell me what this means." Joseph helped him understand that God in heaven had a plan. For 7 years you'll have good crops, but after that the growing stops. Get someone to make a plan to save up all the food you can. The king said, "Joseph, you're my man. I'll make you my second in command." Now that Joseph was in charge, he built new barns that were quite large. He gathered food from everywhere so there would be enough to share. Then, when the ground grew hard and dry, people came to him to buy. Joseph's brothers came one day. They traveled there from far away to get some food for their empty bowls and stop their stomachs' hungry growls. As they bowed before their brother, they mistook him for another. They didn't see him as the one who'd been their father's favorite son. So Joseph tested them to find if their hearts were mean or kind. Joseph's brothers passed the test. He knew they wanted what was best. Joseph hugged them one by one, and then before the day was done, he filled their baskets with good food. More and more they overflowed. When Joseph's brothers went to pack, they promised to bring their father back. The family moved to Egypt, where they lived their lives in Joseph's care. Then their days were filled with laughter, and they lived happily ever after. Wow, what a great story. We learned so much about how God gets us through our hard times. We saw Joseph get through his mean brothers, being a slave, and being in jail. And he got through all of that, but he didn't do it on his own. He did it with the help of God. God got him through all his hard times, and he can get you guys through your hard times as well. So I want you guys to remember as you go into this next week, and just in general, remember that whenever you're facing a hard time, whether someone's being mean to you, whether you're being treated unfair, or if you're just in a tricky situation, you can always ask God for help to get through that situation. And we ask God for help by praying to him. So I want you guys to remember that God can always get you through your hard situations.
Wow, that was such an amazing story, and I learned so much. And I hope that you guys remember what God can do and how he can help us when we go through tough times. But now we have our arts and crafts with Mr. Mike. So let's go over and see what he has for us over in the classroom.
Hey guys, I'm Mr. Mike and this is Arts and Crafts. Today you already learned about Joseph and his fancy coat, and I'm going to show you how to draw him. Alright, and so we're going to start drawing Joseph. There's a couple things you need first. Obviously, a piece of paper. I'm going to use a Sharpie so you guys can see it better instead of a pencil, but you're more than welcome to use a pencil and erase. And then just some crayons or markers. So let's get started. So first, we're just going to start with 2 eyes. I like to use just plain dots. And then next, just draw his nose so we can make everything centered. So it's just a simple U shape, so 2 dots in a simple U shape. And then we're going to start on his beard. And we're just going to kind of make a backwards candy cane. And as you get closer to the bottom, you can just make little designs of his beard, like where clumps of hair are. And really you can make it any style you want. You can make him really shaggy, or you can do nice soft curves like this. And then you just do that around the base of his chin, and then you come up again and make a candy cane. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come back down, and then we're going to go across his lip, almost making a frown. But he's not sad, he's actually pretty happy because he just got a really cool coat from his dad. So we're gonna make a happy face right in the middle. And then after that, we're just gonna draw in his hair. So same thing, kind of like the beard. You can make his hair wavy or really do whatever you want, but we're just gonna come up to the top. Maybe make it come down a little bit at the top of his head, and then come back around. And then as you get to here where his eyebrows will be, his hair is kind of long, so it's just gonna cover his eyebrows. You're more than welcome to make eyebrows if you want. And it's gonna sit there. So we have his hair, his beard, nice smile. And now we're gonna just make his ears. So you just make 2 little half circles on each side, kind of between his eyes and his nose. And then now we're gonna make another U shape at the bottom. And this is gonna be where his neck is. And then from that, we'll get started on his coat. And it's just kind of a basic shape, so it just comes out to the side. This will be his sleeve. Comes down a little bit because it's a really big coat. Then comes back in. And we'll come down a little bit. And then we'll go to the other side and do that same thing. So just come out. Come down to the side. Come back in. And then come down. And then he has a shirt in the middle, so we want to show that because his coat's kind of covering up his shirt a little bit. So we're going to come up with this line and come up this way. And then we're going to draw his this like little belt that he has. So just 4 lines. And after that, we have to bring these lines all the way up to where his collar is. And then we'll do his hands. And hands, you can make them pretty simple. Just kind of come out like that. And then you can make just kind of a box shape. So his thumb is here. And then just draw, 3 lines, and that could be his hand. Or if you know how to draw hands, you could make them look better than that. But same thing on the other side. And then just make a box, have it come in, and then just make your 3 little fingers right there. And then his shirt, we're just gonna end it right there with another little U shape. And now we're gonna draw his feet. So you're just gonna come down from the bottom, make a little line down, and then come out at an angle, and just kind of loop that around and back up. And then he's wearing sandals, so we're just gonna make him some sandals here, like that. It's pretty fashionable. And then same thing. You can make a little line down for his other foot, come down to the side, and then come around and back up. And we gotta give him some sandals right there. And then for your last part, what you can do, and this is just, you can color his awesome coat any way you want. You don't have to do this part with me, but I kind of like the way it looks. And then I would just, if you have a black crayon or if you're using a Sharpie with me, you just color that in. So it'll kind of define his coat a little bit more. Same thing on this side. there's that. And then for his hair, I'm assuming that he has brown hair, so now you can color, and this is the part where you can really do whatever you want. You could give him purple hair if you wanted to, or blue hair or blonde hair. You can give him the color hair that you have if you want him to look that way. But I'm just gonna make his hair brown, so his beard and the top of his head. So just color that in. And then also you guys should, if you do the drawing, you should tag us at Cornerstone Kids FV. We'd love to see what you guys made. So same thing, just gonna color in his face and his hands. And you can do these colors any color that you want. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you want to do. Just let your creativity come out. And now for the really fun part is to color in Joseph's fancy coat. So I just kind of took the colors of the rainbow. That's what I thought would look cool, but you can literally pick any colors that you want. And you can do different designs too, like if you wanted to just make a little box like that, and then make another big box, something like that. Or you could just go all the way down and make big patches of color. This is the part where you can really do whatever you would like to. And then you can just kind of see how his coat comes to life, and you can see how his brothers would be jealous of him, right? And yeah, and that's pretty much it. This is Joseph and his fancy coat. Thank you guys for drawing along and coloring with me.
That craft was so fun. Don't forget to tag us at Cornerstone Kids FV with your craft for an entry into our raffle. But now we have our memory verse with Jeffrey, so let's get into that.
Hey guys, it's Jeffrey, and I'll be showing you the memory verse for this week. It's from Joshua 1:9, and it goes like this: Do not be afraid or discouraged, but the Lord our God is with you wherever you go. We should do that a second time to learn it a little better, and we'll do it a little bit slower. Do not be afraid or discouraged, but the Lord our God is with you wherever you go. Now, since we all know it, we can do it together. Do not be afraid or discouraged, but the Lord our God is with us wherever we go. That was so fun and awesome. You guys did amazing. And don't forget to submit your memory verse videos to @CornerstoneKidsFV. Tag us on Instagram or Facebook, because if you submit that, you'll be entered in an awesome raffle. At the end of the month, we'll pick a winner and you'll get an amazing prize. Again, tag us at Cornerstone Kids FV on Facebook or Instagram. Well, I'm so glad you guys did this with me. Thank you, bye!
Wow, that was such a great time, and I had so much fun with you guys. Don't forget, any memory verses or activities, turn them in, send them to us at Cornerstone Kids FV for a chance to be in our raffle. But that's all we have for you guys today. I'm so glad you were with us. Can't wait to see you next week. Bye!